Sherell Slaise is from Chicago, Illinois, and her husband, Raheem, have been building the business since 2012. They have 3 beautiful children. And they've built a terrific business, continue to do so, out of their home. And I couldn't be happier and more proud to be able to introduce to you executive consultant Sherell Slaise. Enjoy her final comments. Thank you, everybody.
Awesome. I just enjoyed sitting listening to you, Bob. Thank you so much. And thank you for the introduction. So, hey, everyone. I mean, how cool is this? Super cool that we can do this at home and be really comfortable doing it. So I'm glad to be broadcasting to you, to your home, and from my home to your home. So again, my name is Sherell Slaise. I'm an executive consultant with Ambit Energy. And again, super delighted to be here to talk with you guys. Hey, listen, I'm just gonna give you a little background kind of about how I came about finding this opportunity. I just wanna share with you that I actually got started in this business. Well, let me go back even further. My corporate career began at the age of 21. I worked for a good 4 years doing healthcare consulting. And let me tell you, I was putting in anywhere between 70 to 80 hours a week into my corporate job, and I just felt like I was going to do that for the rest of my life. You know, I was on that rat race. I was in the rat race, and I was just going. And what ended up happening at the age of 24, my mother, whom I was very close to, she took ill, and she had a terminal illness and eventually passed away from it. But the challenging part that I had while I was caretaking for her is she had to go to work every single day. And that was suffering. It was suffering to watch her do that. And it was suffering for me to experience that. And I just made a decision that that would never be me. She was going to work every single day, not feeling well, but she had to because she didn't have a backup plan. She had to go to work to pay her bills, right? And so I was just like, oh my gosh, this can't be how life is. And so in the back of my mind, I just remembered that I needed to create some other income stream to make certain that I was secure financially. And so time goes on, and I eventually complete my corporate career in 2007. And at that time, I spearheaded the launch of a real estate company on the south side of Chicago, owned and operated that for 9 years, did really well. But if you guys remember, in 2008, 2009, and 2010, the real estate market crashed. All of the agents that were working for our company went back and got jobs, right? Because they had bills to pay. So good for them, but not good for me, because I was looking for a way to create more income, leveraged income, so that I wouldn't have to constantly be out there hustling for money and selling homes. And one of the good things happened during that period of time. I learned the power of leverage, because in the real estate industry, you can go out and you can sell a home. And if you were having a slow month, and if I had leverage or other real estate agents that were working for my company, you know, if I was having a down month, they may have been having a high month. So when they went out and sold a property, they would get paid a commission and I would get paid a portion of that commission. And that worked for me, right? That was great, because that created some leveraged income where I had money coming in and wouldn't have to really rely on my own efforts. So that was really the first time I got introduced to network marketing. Well, during the same period of time, my father called me out of the blue. I had just recently gotten married. I had a 1-year-old and I was 8 months pregnant. And my dad, he calls and he says, "Sure, you got a video." And I was like, "Dad, I don't have time. I can't take on anything else. I mean, I got a 1-year-old. I'm having a baby in 4 weeks. I'm trying to keep the lights on in this struggling real estate company. I can't take on anything else." And he's like, "No, you've got to take a look at this." So my husband and I said, "I did a video, what you just saw. And let me tell you guys, I saw something that absolutely has changed my life today." What we saw at the time was an opportunity for mommy to be able to spend time at home a little bit more instead of running out with, you know, a baby in my tummy, a baby on my hip, and trying to sell properties at the same time. And we just saw a way out of even the economic crisis we were having in our own household. Because, you know, we were a family of 4 at the time, and we needed both incomes, my husband's income and my income, in order to make ends meet and to support our family of 4. So we got started, or I got started, I should say. And back then, the enrollment cost was $429 to join. Fast forward 2 years, we just, or I just started building, very part-time, you guys, building the business in 15 to 30-minute increments. Literally, I didn't have a lot of time. I had 2 babies, and actually 2 years later, I actually had my 3rd baby, so I had 3 babies in diapers. And I would just find 15 minutes here, 30 minutes there between diaper feedings, between naps, nursing, all of that, playtime, just to build my business, to do something. And here's the power of leverage. After those first 2 years, I promoted to senior consultant, and you fast forward 2 years from that point, I'm an executive consultant now with the business, and it's just been absolutely great. I've got an organization in the Midwest. Actually, it's expanded in a lot of different territories across the United States. Recently won an award for the Pure Energy Award, and went on a 5-star trip. I mean, it's just been absolutely phenomenal. And what I can tell you is that my husband and I feel so much more secure that we have a residual income that continues to grow every single month. We don't have to worry about it. We don't have to worry about our future any longer. Family of 5 now, we feel so much more secure than we felt before. And mommy gets to stay home and build a full-time business to support the family. That's huge for us. But let me tell you why this works so well. Me building the business in 15 to 30-minute increments, you guys, let me tell you, if this was a product and not a service, it would have been challenging. And this is one of the dynamics that makes this company work. It is a service, it is not a product. Think about that. You don't have to convince anyone to use electric and gas, right? No, everybody's using it. Absolutely everybody. It's habitually used and unconsciously, or I should say unconsciously used and habitually purchased every single month. And I always like to say, gosh, they'll be paying it for the rest of their life, even 1 month after they die. I hate to say it sound drastic like that, but it's true. Somebody's going to pay that bill, so you can count on it. The other reason why it works as a service, it's an essential service that everyone uses, but also we're paying less than retail for it. Right? We're saving people money. That's huge. So you don't have to convince anyone to put something additional into their budget. It's already in their budget. The second thing, and the reason why this works so well, is near and dear to me, is the fact that it's the power of the part-time. I mean, come on, you guys. I had 3 babies in diapers, a struggling real estate company that I was trying to keep the lights on and make certain that we were still receiving enough income to support our family of 5, because husband works and I needed to work as well. You all, the fact that I've been able to find time in between time to actually build this business is significant. You just cannot find that anywhere else. So yes, what I'm sharing with you is that you can do this. You do not have to be full-time in this business. So let's not look for an 8-hour, day or 8-hour chunk of time for you to do this. No, just find time. Maybe, if you like to work in the morning, 15, 30 minutes in the morning. Maybe you're a middle of the day type of person like me. Find that time slot late in the night. If that's what you want to do and work then that's when you're going to build your business. You fit it in to make it work for your own schedule. And then the third dynamic that's really important is the fact that we have a very lucrative compensation plan. You saw in the video how our compensation works and how powerful our residual income component is. It is the residual income, the long-term residual income, that is the reason why we got into the business, but that's why I have so much time freedom now. I can wake up in the morning and I can do what I want to do every single day, and it's because of the power of our lucrative compensation plan. Ambit Energy so far, only been in business for 10 years, already has, oh gosh, over 39 millionaires in the company. That's extraordinary. And you know what, your financial appetite may not be at the $1 million level, and that's totally fine, because we have a lot of 100,000-aires in our business and so many more people that are financially free. And that's what it's about. There's statistics out there, me being in the real estate industry, there's statistics out there that talk about what an extra $200 to $300 a month would have done for the average family during the recession several years ago. It would have saved so many people's homes from going into foreclosure. That is substantial, okay? So the leverage of our compensation plan is huge. The other is timing. Think about where we are right now in timing. We're right at the beginning of energy deregulation. There are 28 states that are in some stage of deregulation in the United States right now, and we're in the process of bringing on more and more states as time goes on. That's huge opportunity. So your timing is perfect. Additionally, let me put this in your mind. Energy deregulation is worldwide. So we're talking about a worldwide opportunity. Canada is deregulated. Western Europe is deregulated. New Zealand and Australia is deregulated. Heck, Mexico is going through deregulation. So the timing is absolutely perfect because we have yet to expand nationally and internationally. So I'm so glad you're here with us today. And then we've got the proven system. That's the last dynamic that makes this all work. We have a proven system that works. You don't have to reinvent the wheel or test out our system or your own system to see if it works. No, it's already working. It's working for me. It's working for Bob Granger. It's working for the young lady or the young fella that is actually sharing this opportunity with you right now. It's working for the 39 millionaires. It's working for thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And we've got a proven system that we follow, all of us follow, to make certain that we stay on track and we get the success that we need, okay? So I just want to thank everyone for coming out and taking a look at this opportunity. It is extraordinary. And my next charge to you really is to get back with the person who's sharing this with you. If you're sitting alone and you're watching this, give the person back a call and let them know where you stand. You know, if you're sitting in a room with each other, ask your questions so that you can get to the best decision for yourself and for your family, okay? So usually there's several people in the room, you know, after a presentation such as this, you know, maybe there's a person that's in the room that's saying, oh, thank you so much. You know, this is more information than I had before. I'm not necessarily interested in making more money at this time. And that's totally fine. We want to thank you for taking a look at this information. I would just say, hey, you know, have a chat with the male or female that invited you to take a look and support their dreams, right? Be a customer because it costs you absolutely nothing to be a customer. Or maybe you're that second person that's thinking, this is interesting. I'm really curious about it, but I kind of have some more questions. Make certain you get your questions answered so you can make the best decision for yourself. And then there's that last person who's probably like me, where you're thinking, oh my gosh, you mean I can make more income part-time from home and not give up more of my time clocking in by getting a part-time job? Yes, I'm talking to you. If that's you, get started right away. Become your own first customer if you're able to do that. And let's start making money together. Thank you so much for your time tonight, you guys. It was so cool being able to do this. And I just wish all of you the best. Thank you.
Customer acquisition strategy, they will give you free energy for referring just 15 other customers. They will take the average of those 15 customers you referred's monthly bills and discount it from your monthly bill. So if your bill is $200 per month and their bills average $200 per month, you pay nothing. If your bill is $250 per month and theirs average $200 per month, you only pay $50 a month. In any event, you've got $200 per month or $2,400 a year worth of free energy. It's that simple.
If you're concerned about what this will cost you, no worries. The program is also free to participate in. There is no cost to switch your service. Nothing changes for you, the consumer. The service and maintenance on your power lines or pipes, transformers, meters, etc. continues to be performed by the old incumbent who still owns the lines, the transformers, and infrastructure. They will still read the meters, and by the way, will still continue to get paid for servicing them. There is no change whatsoever for you, except of course the lower price you now pay all the way down to even free. Taking all this into consideration, why wouldn't you do this? No logical reason, right? The only thing you might say is, well, I can't explain it, or I can't sell very well, or I don't have the time, right?
Well, you don't have to. All you have to do is send your friends to see this video, which explains it for you, just like I'm explaining it to you, right? And when they sign up as an Ambit customer, you get credit for them. Once you've got 15 referrals signed up and they start paying their bill, you start getting free energy. It's as simple as that. In the meantime, you'll still receive the benefit of extremely competitive rates.
So let me ask you a question. Is there a better price than free?
You're right. There isn't. So sign up with Ambit as an energy customer and start referring your friends today. And soon you too will start enjoying free energy.
After all, it is the smart choice to make.
To get started now and begin writing your own story,